Right, let's actually go towards progression, shall we? It's a rare day when I actually go towards progression in a Souls game. I like farming a lot. I do actually quite like farming a lot, to be fair. I like farming a lot, and I like... Can I close this door behind me? So he doesn't... I wanted to see if I could just lock him away. Because that would be funny. Yeah, I saw that tracking, come on. I like farming a lot for items and souls, and I like, generally just sort of chilling. Waiting for death to, approach. It happens from time to time. There's a friend up. I feel lied to, I can't see any friend. Right, these guys are already aggroed on me, which is nice. It means I don't have to walk between them to get them to want to murder me. The one situation where you actually want someone to murder you this game, I tell you. Unless you want to fake your own death, in which case, yeah. I've failed to see the point I'm making here, but, ooh, a life gem. Lovely, I've got 2 of those now. I'm really going to need to stock up if my adventures continue like this. Oh, that's a lovely view, isn't it? Big sword up there. I wonder who fired that, or threw that, or stabbed that. Because, looking at it, that's bigger than the giant I killed. Hello, mate. How you doing? No explosives here to help you. Haha! Yaha! I've figured out your moveset, come on. Yeah, you destroy an entire carriage in front of me, it won't stop me killing you. You see, I've figured out that certain hits should be dodged in different ways to avoid the hitbox. Hold your applause, I am a genius, I know. Yeah, I know there's going to be enemies up here. There's no way they'd just let you have an item up a long passageway without there being enemies. And here they come! See, it's good being able to get them to spawn in a way that, well, not spawn, but aggro on you. Which is the entire benefit of the, not really a benefit of the Champions Covenant, but in this situation it was a benefit. Hollow infantry gloves. Wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted. How did you know? Halberd and the soul of a nameless soldier. Oh! That's very nice. Oh, it was from a statue. My working assumption had been that someone massive had legit thrown a sword into the castle, and that's what this was. But no, if it was knocked from the statue and just sort of looked like it had impaled in, I suppose it sort of creates the same effect, doesn't it? I like that. That's very nice. That's some nice attention to detail. I've never noticed those 2 statues. Somehow. Probably because I've never really had much of a reason to look there. Hello, sir. You're very finely dressed. Is that a great sword you're holding? Oh, you've brought friends. I should have put tea on. Not a fan of that. Okay, 1's down, but you've still got your mate here. Not for much longer though. There we go. Exactly what I want. They've got some cool little weapons. I like them. Very wobbly blade. Try jumping. Hole. Yes, there is a hole there. I love the messages. They're so very blunt. Hi there, mate. Oh, it's 2 of you. I appear to have blocked your sight of you with my own body, which is a feat. Given that the Ruckus can see through his own self. Yeah, the Ruckus has 360 vision. This isn't actually a player's perspective, this is actually what the Ruckus sees. He sees himself in third person. It makes for some fun days, I'll tell you. Let me grab this, whatever it is. It's a Soul of a Nameless Soldier and a Life Gem. Might as well put them back on my quick draw. switch out the axe for the other hand axe, and we'll face our second boss of the series, and actually one of my favourites. He's really cool. Hello. Aren't you a cool man? You see, that's a power landing. And it's even more of a power landing because this man doesn't need to even touch the ground. The level of power needed to slam into the ground, despite the fact you don't actually need to put your feet on the ground, it astounds me. Oh, I thought I could do the thing where you just sort of walk to the right and you dodge his attacks. Ah, already I'm going badly. Okay, let's do this. Your moveset I know quite well, because I've faced off against this guy countless times. I say, getting smacked in the face by a large broadsword. I like his design, I like his moveset. I don't think he's the most inspiring boss, but he's a standard sort of... I say he's a sort of blank slate you can judge many of the other humanoid bosses by. He's a cool design, he's got a nice little boss arena. I've just been flattened by his sword because I thought I could move away from it. He's got some neat little tricks you can use to dodge him. Just literally the walking right as he does his charge attack works 90% of the time. I've already proven in the beginning of this fight that it doesn't work 100% of the time, but, you know, as many times as you can get it to work, it works. And there is, of course, a sort of secondary technique to fighting him where you parry him into a certain spot and then you get him to get hit by the crossbow, which is nice when it works. I don't know why he staggered there. I was just using a normal attack. You don't normally see that on a normal attack from him. Very curious. That's another of the attacks you can just typically walk under, which is always nice. Try to avoid getting hit by that one, because it's a grab and it gives him access to some very smanchy dark moves afterwards. And trust me when I say you don't want them to come your way. Keeping up boss banter is difficult, especially when you're trying to fight him as well. Tell me, sir, what are you pursuing? An early grave? Because I can grant you that. Yes, there we go. Some moments I sort of go into like a sort of focus haze, where I don't particularly speak very much. So oftentimes during boss fights you'll find me either jabbering or just sort of like sports announcing it. You know, just saying very literally what's on screen. But that's because I'm trying to keep both sort of parts of my brain focused. The part that I'm trying to talk and provide some delightful form of entertainment for you masochists. And the other part that's trying to play the game and beat the boss. And a lot of the time they overlap quite badly. So yeah, you'll hear it. You'll know it when you see it. I missed that axe twig. That was not what I wanted to do. Ooh, I don't know why I keep staggering him. I must just be getting lucky on the hits and doing just enough to sort of get that stagger in. I'm not complaining. Any moment to get an extra free hit, delightful. Now let's not mess it up right at the end here. He's only got a bit left, but that's never an excuse to get cocky or greedy. Just play it. Whenever you get towards the end of a fight, play it the exact same as you would the beginning of a fight, and you'll get out fine. And I win. I'm sure I'll see you again, sir, in another life. Perhaps I'll pursue you. Into the grave, of course. I'll die a few more times before the game is up. Let's take the Ring of Blaze because it makes me do more damage, and more damage is literally never a bad thing. Oi lads, leave that poor tree alone. I probably killed its dad earlier, but still. Leave it be. Alas, nothing happened. Yeah, unfortunately I can't resurrect the dead. It is nice how they become trees. My violent murder sprees have some sort of effect on the world. Now if I drop down here, take a look around, here it is. You get the quality armor set, that is the Drangleic set. Now it is very disappointing that I will not be wearing any chest armor, because if I was, this is the one I'd be wearing. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's got a lovely cape and all. But yeah, I won't be wearing it, but I'll wear the rest of the set. It's a very nice little set. You can't get the helmet here as far as I'm aware. And the sword's pretty dope too, actually. Where's the Drangleic sword? There it is. I can't use it because I'm bad and I haven't got 25 strength and 20 dexterity. So even with 2 hands I can't use it yet. But it's a nice goal to look forward to. Yeah, but those statues, that's not gonna be that guy's hand, because I can't see anywhere else it could have gone. So something must have smacked it in this direction and impaled in the building, probably killing more people, to be fair. It really goes to show the sort of scale of the war. They were fighting the giants and Drangleic, simply by the fact they managed to do that much damage to such a massive statue that it cleaved off a hand entirely. So, you know, I think as much as I will admit Dark Souls 2 is nowhere near as strong as Dark Souls 1, and to some extent Dark Souls 3 has got some very nice design in it, I do think little touches like that are very nice. And we're at La Lost Bastille. Lovely little area. I'm sure it will go just as well as the time the French showed up to their Bastille. But we'll have to see, won't we? The Dull Ember. Now I'm going to light my bonfire, have a nap, and go back to Mrs. Emerald Herald at Majula. Because who doesn't love going to the Emerald Herald? She's a very nice friend. She's your only companion that will remain with you forever. And she makes you get swole. Give me some more souls, please. Give me the power. Everything's going up. Once again. I like leveling up in bursts. Of course it will happen much slower as time goes on, but it's still nice to see. Thank you, Emerald Herald. Let's get a good look of her. Or a slightly blurry look of her. There she is. That was quite creepy actually, wasn't it? What's that she's got on the back of her head? I never noticed that. Like a little, what's the word? Tassel, I suppose? Yeah, tassel. Anyway, back to the Bastille. And the Bastille is where we shall end it. Not it is it being whatever life happens to come from us. Let's go.